Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Oh yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are. So what makes you think I'm going to help you out? Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard
You didn't listen to me the first time, you mental
Okay.
mug.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business, and no small talk.
Nah, your pirates work.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now
Don't know who
listen
she
up,
is.
because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual?
Just ask you.
You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over. Perfect.
Yep.
His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters.
Okay.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. In order to avoid injury.
Back down there. Da. Probably cut all this out, to be honest.
Sidonia's not so bad.
Watch out for the robots.
Something I can help you with?
Yes.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah?
No.
Come on! Give me a break!
Mate, I'm getting ready to shoot you.
Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
No.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I depend on the profit-sharing bonuses to keep food on the table for my family. Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the spear, It doesn't mean I don't care about my family.
So you're a
Adler
liar.
doesn't get to judge me. No, he's just a low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around.
Come on. We got it this
What
time.
game? How dare you try?
Oh my, thank God.
I hadn't thought of that. Huh. Maybe if I rounded up some of my buddies, we could hit him when he wasn't expecting it.
Exactly, mate.
Huh. Yeah. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Thank God. Whew. I was a bit worried there, lads.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No! Thought it was more combat then.
I hope no one tears down the
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal
Adler
activity.
Kemp, my. Got ya.
Have something for me?
I do.
Well, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like your style.
Thank you, mate.
All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Nice. That was successful. I do want to upgrade. What else do I need? I need to get that. I need to get that. Got a lot of things to get. Need to level up quicker. Right, so where were we? Rook meets King. Need to do that. Look, there's so many random activity stuff. Wait, which one did I pick? This one.
City Ordinance 5.8 3 articles. Deluxe condoms are
This time, I won't die. Because I assume. That's on here. Alright, we'll do that as it's here. I'll try. May as well do as much as you can on one planet.
Ah, didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up. Oh, I I wasn't worried. Concerned, maybe. Because we haven't had any positions open for a while. And some friends of mine were turned away recently. I just want to make sure nothing funny was going on. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars. Yeah, Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him. But when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say.
They're actually terrible.
Very. No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet he always acts like he's top dog. But we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet... I knew it. Listen, don't let him in on it. He tends to get real mad.
Screw Hank.
I think he's self-conscious about his performance. This is only my second contract, so I think I've been here for what, 4 years now. It's great. I love it here. I'm working on getting those red eyes that are all the rage these days, you know. You'll hear a lot of these other chumps complaining about Sidonia. They say, look, I come from an ice planet. These people have no idea what they're talking about. Sidonia is practically barren. Why? I mean, who wouldn't want cool? It's kind of a badge of honor thing around here. People know you're hot stuff when you got red eyes. Also, it freaks people who don't know about them. Except for little kids. They always seem to think it's awesome. Either way, it makes for fun social gatherings.
Fair enough, kinda here.
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen. It's worth quite a lot of credits, but some say the heart of Mars is cursed. Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared. Fair question. I'm not really the adventurous type, to be honest. And frankly, I don't need the money. So, I don't really feel the need to involve myself with the prospect of a potentially deadly cursed chunk of titanium.
Everyone wants money though.
I know cursed rocks and all. I don't know for sure if it's really cursed, but it's probably still dangerous out there, so be careful. I'll give you location of the cave. Good luck. Hey, see you around, I guess.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and those around you. Please always drink responsibly.
Bloody hell, I feel like I'm actually in the real place. Getting those announcements. Oh, my head. It just is. Is he the guy I talked to already? Oh, he is.
Mining's fair work, but you can't take it all so
broke leg.
seriously, I always tell my mates. But pulling rocks out of...
God damn it.
the ground, not building space. You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll... not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which, that, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colonies. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of... Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mine. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but... Unless... maybe you could help me out with a job. Great! I promise it's nothing. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to.
Yeah, it is.
Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay, glad you're still on board.
Never really said that, but...
First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation
Right.
imminent.
Gather iron.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of
Crime's at an all-time
summer.
low around Sidonia.
Detonation occurs.
Let's go to the cave. Took long enough. Water. We're going into the cave. Plutonium. Don't mind if I do. Nickel. Ooh.
got anything worth taking?
No wonder everyone died if they hadn't destroyed that. Go back to my mining. Fusion's core.
Find anything useful?
Well, apart from a bloody turret shoot at me, not really. Interesting. How curious. Keep going then. Another way to get up and down, I'm guessing. You're like sailor. Surely there's an animal here of some kind. Why there's so many bones? Am I not meant to come this way? Oh, I got lost. There's another turret up there.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
Well, I'm just mining my own business.
Oh, you're going to regret this.
Maybe another one. Another red mark, which makes me question myself. That rope. This is very, very confusing. Oh. actually nearly dead. Simple as that, really. Says all
Don't
willing
leave
tree.
any of that behind.
I know, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm a bit heavy. History of the pirates.
When I was living on Mars, I'd spend the weekends exploring caves just like this one.
Okay. Cool story. There's literally steps here. There's got to have been like an excavation group or something. Am I leaving the cave? Have I missed something? That's telling me to go back. You can't fast travel when you're carrying too much. What is... This game's a joke. Oh, please don't tell me I have to go to another cave after this. I can combine that. Interesting. Is that it? Fair enough. Simple as that. Simple as that.
New to Sidonia?
Oh, look at that.
Out here, people
Hey,
tend not to
you know
poke
why
their
they...
noses.
What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars?
Yours.
It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
Don't really know what it was. They do have iron here. How many does it need me to get? Let me...
I can't imagine being... stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe to explore.
Exactly. That's what I was doing.
Hey, there'll be plenty of time for shooting later.
Means we'll get a spare. Like, easy
Okay,
mode.
that all you mind is really gonna... Great! Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Right.
We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, I promise.
Sure.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Yeah, aren't I?
The United Colonies Department of Labor
I came from mining,
that working too much overtime is
and
harmful
everyone
to
seems to have a
health.
hard life, especially on
And
Mars.
any injuries or mistakes you incur while suffering the effects of overwork.
We get the Deimos. So it's a space station.
After you, Captain.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind, the United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers and valiant colonists used Deimos... Welcome to Deimos.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC name...
Serious question, Soldier. Except she wants you to bring him whiskey neat, what's that mean? Don't know if that was what I was meant to do.
He continues to contract with them to this day.
I wish Deimos was exclusively a military contractor.
Deimos ships are responsible for countless
Let's explore this for a bit.
This is the heart of the UC.
What do we have here? Deimos prides itself on being the UC's first and last line, but we're more than happy to protect and arm bold entrepreneurs. Deimos has a starship to fill every need, but what we're known for, Deimos starships have seen more action. History was forged in us. So, yes, they are. I flew my longsword. That's what you get. I've had a long and successful military. In fact, I'm sure that if I flew any less, that's what Deimos affords. Then you'll love the ship. The best decision you've made.
A long sword. That's good. Interesting. Oh. Couple of interesting ships.
When you get serious about your spacecraft, come back to Deimos.
All this just for a bloody mining company on Cydonia or Mars.
Watch out for the robots.
Why are we doing this? I've got a free job potentially, but oh, what the hell?
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure you get that job. Trust me. This is... Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look, see yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot. I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity. That's the spirit? Believe me.
That's that
this is
team I
gonna
met
help
at the spot at the
everyone.
bar.
By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. I'm surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy.
Come on then, let's go. I feel like I'm doing one of them parkour things where I keep jumping around. Where to find good whiskey? Experience none. I want to read them. 5 to 9 years experience. Fair enough. 5 years experience, kind of proficiency size bit. Years experience. Maybe overqualified. So after this kind of position quickly before they go somewhere else. Jeez. I think I was getting the job anyway.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operation. To operate.
Fair enough. Geronimo.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure you... And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Whoa.
Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again. They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, And when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Nice. Right, let me get... I need that. Alright, pizza.
Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than No, now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. They told me you were a strong candidate for... Well, enough chit. Not quite. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant... Now, run off. What's in the A good assistant knows it. Mediocre assistants get... Also, I don't quite... I could, but we...
Great.
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No. Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and... All right, new assistant. I don't know. At first, I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but... I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee.
Sounds like a great bloke.
Yeah.
Whoa, Sarah, chill.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
I tell you, Sidonia's a... Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
Yup.
Interesting. It appears, Governor.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
You're the one chit-chat, mate.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Well, this is a trick, not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirate, makes it cleaner for insurance. Oh, also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor. I'm sure you understand. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location.
No. Just don't want to have to come back here, really.